Walter Mitty works at Life magazine where he oversees the magazine's negative assets. He is known for his vivid imagination and tendency to daydream and zone out into intricate fantasies. Walter lives a boring life in New York City. He finds solace in his vivid daydreams, where he becomes the champion of thrilling and daring adventures. In his daydreams, Walter is a dashing hero, saving lives, conquering fears, and capturing the heart of his co-worker and love interest, Cheryl Melhoff, to whom he lacks the courage to express his feelings in reality. In an attempt to overcome his introverted nature and reach out to Cheryl, Walter signs up for the online dating platform eHarmony. He realizes his profile is incomplete, missing the been there and done that sections designed to make users appear more sophisticated. Determined to connect with Cheryl, Walter seeks the help of eHarmony customer service agent Todd Mahar, who guides him through the process of completing his profile. Through their interactions, Walter forms a unique bond with Todd, who becomes both a confidant and a source of encouragement. However, Walter's life takes an unexpected turn when Life magazine announces that it will transition to an online-only format, rendering Walter's job and the future of the magazine uncertain. Meanwhile, Walter collaborates with the esteemed and adventurous photojournalist Sean O'Connell. Although they have never met face-to-face, Walter admires Sean's remarkable photographs, which transport him into a world of daring escapades and thrilling quests. Following Life magazine's decision to move to digital editions, they brought in a new manager to guide the team through the transition period and production of the final physical copy of the magazine. As the final issue of Life magazine approaches, Walter receives a package from Sean containing a wallet and a roll of negatives. In a heartfelt note, Sean expresses his belief that negative #25 embodies the quintessence of life and should be chosen for the magazine's final print cover. To Walter's dismay, negative #25 is missing from the roll. When confronted by Ted Hendricks, the obnoxious manager overseeing the magazine's transition to an online-only format, Walter hesitates and fabricates a story to avoid being fired. Panicking at the thought of disappointing Sean and losing his job, Walter turns to Cheryl for guidance. She suggests that he use the other negatives as clues to Sean's whereabouts. Fueled by a newfound determination, and with the help of his understudy, Hernando, Walter deciphers the clues and embarks on a journey to find Sean. Following the clues, Walter discovers that Sean has set off on a journey to Greenland. In the vibrant city of Nuuk, Walter encounters a bartender who reveals that Sean left on a ship. Determined to catch up with him, Walter searched for a way to reach the ship, but to his shock, the only way to get to the ship was in a helicopter with a drunken pilot. However, Walter's resourcefulness leads him to identify the pilot's thumb, as seen in one of Sean's negatives. He musters the courage to join the pilot on a dangerous mission to deliver communication supplies to the ship. In a twist of fate, Walter accidentally falls into the icy, shark-infested waters, risking his life and losing the precious supplies meant for the ship. Undeterred, Walter perseveres and eventually arrives on the ship, only to discover that Sean has already left for Iceland to capture the erupting volcano Eyjafjallajökull. He tried to contact Sean with the ship's communication tools. However, he learned that was impossible because he lost the ship's communication supplies when he fell into the water. Stranded on board, he grapples with the consequences of his actions. Despite these setbacks, Walter's resilience and unwavering determination push him forward. Determined to catch up with Sean in spite of the numerous obstacles, Walter travels the breathtaking Icelandic landscape through various means of transportation, from biking to skateboarding and even running through the scenic countryside. However, he narrowly misses Sean as the volcano erupts, adding a sense of disappointment to his journey. Walter returns home to New York City to face the consequences of his absence from work. Disappointed that Walter had lost negative #25, Ted Hendricks fired him from his position at the magazine. However, because of the transition to an online-only format, the company began a massive layoff that affected a majority of the employees. Determined to find solace and answers, Walter attempts to visit Cheryl with the skateboard he brought from Greenland for Cheryl's son, but hesitates upon spotting her ex-husband at her home. He believed that in his absence, Cheryl had reconnected with the ex-husband. Fearful of rejection and unsure of his next move, Walter retreated without speaking to her. However, he left the skateboard for her son at the door. In search of guidance and a sense of belonging, Walter seeks solace in the company of his mother. During their conversation, his mother casually mentions that she had met Sean and baked him the clementine cake alluded to in his notes. Walter questions why she didn't reveal this information earlier and learns that his mother did tell him, but he had zoned out while daydreaming. This revelation sparks a moment of realization for Walter, connecting the dots between his mother's encounter and his quest. Driven by newfound clarity, Walter recognizes the curve of a piano in his mother's house, mirroring one of the negatives he possesses. Walter realizes that the last negative holds the key to finding Sean. The new revelation propels him to embark on his final adventure, a journey to the Afghan Himalayas, where he believes Sean is photographing a rare snow leopard. Against all odds, Walter traverses the rugged terrain and finally reunites with Sean. In a moment of reflection, Sean explains that he had playfully hidden the missing negative within the wallet, symbolizing life's unexpected twists and turns. Unfortunately, Walter had thrown the wallet away in frustration after returning from Greenland. Nevertheless, Sean chooses not to reveal its content, leaving Walter with a sense of wonder and curiosity. The encounter with Sean marks a significant turning point for Walter, as he discovers that the true essence of life lies not only in grand adventures, but also in the connections we form along the way. Returning to America, Walter faces a moment of uncertainty when the airport security at Los Angeles Airport detains him due to his recent arrival from Afghanistan. Americans were banned from flying to Afghanistan, so the airport security demanded that he call someone in the city to identify him or prove that he was American. In a stroke of fate, Walter calls Todd, the eHarmony customer service agent with whom he had formed a connection during his travels, for verification. Todd verifies Walter, and the airport security releases him. He thanks Todd and entertains him with his adventures, which Todd agrees will make a captivating "been there" and "done that" section in the app. The conversation vies into Walter's extraordinary experiences and the admiration he will garner from others. Walter goes home to brood over the loss of -25 and is pleasantly surprised when he finds out that his mother has picked the wallet out of the trash. With the wallet and the sought-after -25 back in his possession, Walter musters the courage to deliver it to Life magazine's headquarters without bothering to check the content of the -25. In a powerful and passionate speech, he confronted Ted Hendricks, criticizing his disregard for the dedicated staff who for years had poured their hearts and souls into the magazine's success. Walter's act of defiance and his delivery of the long-awaited negative shocks and humbles Ted. Later on, Walter and a long line of ex-employees came to the magazine's finance office to collect their severance package. Not long after, he finds Cheryl, who had collected her package and headed home. Walter reunites with Cheryl, expressing gratitude for inspiring him throughout his transformative journey. Cheryl thanked him for the skateboard and explained that her son loved it. She also asked why he dropped the skateboard and left. After explaining his fears, she assured him that the ex-husband only came around to repair an appliance. Relieved, Walter locked her hand in hers. Walking hand in hand, they stumbled upon a newsstand displaying the final print issue of Life magazine. On its cover, they discovered the photograph from -25 for the very first time, a serene image of Walter examining a contact sheet outside the Life building. The magazine's last edition was dedicated to Life's staff. It becomes evident that the true quintessence of life lies not in the perfect image captured on film, but in the moments of connection, self-discovery, and living life to the fullest. With a renewed perspective on life, Walter and Cheryl continue their walk together, embracing the possibilities that lie ahead. United by their shared experiences and newfound connection, they embark on a journey filled with hope, adventure, and the joy of living life to the fullest. That's all for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. To see more videos like this, be sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.